about the effectiveness of a treatment or intervention under investigation. Like what is the main scope of clinical data management? Like mainly it is categorized into so many like subdivision. First one is data collection. How we are going to collect the data like in CDM. In data collection, we'll discuss like it collects gathering clinical trial data from multiple sources. Where we'll get this clinical trial data from different source documents. Like generally where we get like where we conduct clinical trials. Can anyone those who have done with clinical research class like they can answer. Like generally where we will conduct clinical trials.
Hospitals or pharma industry.
Yes. Then clinics.
Private clinics.
Yes, very good. In the data collection, gathering clinical trial data from multiple sources, from different sources such as patient records, electronic health records, laboratory results, and other research documents. Like we will do in this data collection. Just we'll collect the data in which way, such as patient records. Generally, like in a patient case, like everybody knows, like what do you mean by patient case?
Patient case report.
Yeah. What it includes patient case.
All the information about the patient.
Please, guys, each one by one, please.
All the information.
Please, one by one. Here, offline students are answering. Please wait. Yeah.
All the patient about the patient history, whatever the medical history is having his or her, and whatever the medicines there is taking about it before and
No, first patient case. Generally, like if you go to hospital or like some clinic, you will see patient case.
Yeah.
First thing what we will see patient case. Yeah, that I'm asking. Yes. Then
name, age, sex,
gender. Yeah.
GP and all that vitals are checked.
The management of diseases,
Yeah.
states and drug therapy through application to an actual patient.
Yes. Then subjective data. What is the main subjective? Then objective. Then whether the patient is carrying any past medical history, then family history, then treatment chart, then any drug interaction. These all things like we will see in patient case. Yeah, this information, this patient case where we will say source document. In data collection, gathering clinical trial data from multiple resources such as patient records. I said no patient records, nothing but a patient cases. Each patient like what we will collect information and electronic health records. These also like EHR. This we will see in records form and laboratory results. This lab details and other research documents. These data will collect in data collection form and come to the data validation. Ensuring the after finishing this data collecting, data collection, we'll go to data validation. In data validation, ensuring the accuracy and consistency of the data collected. This involves checking for errors or inconsistencies such as missing any data or outliers. Like after collecting the important all details of the patient, all we received all source document, we'll do this data validation. Generally, what do you mean by validation? Validation. No, this one. Yes. Sorry, come again. Yes, very good. Validation is nothing but we'll checking, like we keep checking. After collecting the data from different source document, we started validating the cases. We like ensuring the accuracy and consistency of the data collected. What we have collected, that accuracy and consistency we keep checking. It involves checking for like what are the errors it carries, any errors or inconsistencies such as missing. We will check in data validation. And after data validation, data cleaning, like identifying and correcting inaccuracies or discrepancies in the data, making it fit for analysis. After collecting the, after collecting, then we'll move to the validation. After validating, we'll check other discrepancies, like identifying and correcting inaccuracies or discrepancies in the data, making whether it is fit for next role, or whether it fit for analysis or no. We'll be checking in data cleaning. Um, then after this data cleaning, data analysis. Once everything is, the data is cleansed, like everything is okay, once it's done with validation, then data cleaning. The data is and to assess the safety and effectiveness of a treatment or intervention. Then we will analyze, okay, this the information what we collected from each source document. It is okay. It is good to go with, after validation, after cleaning. We'll go for, like, okay, we can take this for further treatment to check to assess and effectiveness of the this data for a further treatment. We will do, like, in data. After data storage and security, how we are going to store after collecting, cleaning and validation, and after finally data analysis, we have to store everything is, then we have to store the data. Storing data securely in compliance with regulation. Certain we have certain regulatory authorities, like we'll store this data in GCP, good clinical practice. Then other regulatory guidelines will store this data. Then after this, data reporting. For storage purpose, we'll take of this GCP guidelines, good clinical practice.
Ma'am, you're going very fast and reading, you cannot cope up.
Yeah.
It's like feeling like you're reading the same.
No. Like, I'm just giving brief introduction. Today is introduction, no? Like, then we'll discuss each topic, like tomorrow onwards. So I don't know, like, you guys are not interactive, so I have to take. So, like, you have any doubts till here? Then.
No, you're going. I'm going to listen the sentence also properly.
Are you clear with, like, what is patient case, what is source document, what is trial data, what is data collection, validation? This, like, what exactly we do in this clinical data management? Yeah. No, this is my introduction class, so, like, I'm going little fast because I want. If you have any doubts, you can ask, guys. Tomorrow we'll start regular classes. Since today is my introduction, I want to brief you, like, what exactly clinical data management, how it is going to work. Is these two things are clear for everyone? Any doubts? What do you mean by data validation? Yes. How we are going to collect the data? Like, what are the different source documents? How we are going to get?
From patient records, lab records, patient case records, electronic health records.
Yeah, very
Case
good.
report.
Yes. Here, offline, same.
That these all things that I've studied in CRP.
Yeah. The main classes I'm going to take from tomorrow onwards. Basics I want to, like, just I want to know, like, what do you mean by CDM and what exactly it works, what is the main purpose. Tomorrow onwards we'll start, like, regular classes, like what are the contents I will take tomorrow. If you have any doubts, you can interact with me. Online, anybody?
No, doctor.
Here?
And while explaining, you're not interacting with us. You're just
No.
so it's a little bit like.
Any questions? If you have any related questions or anything, like, you can ask here also. Any career gap?
Madam, what is the important role of data clean study?
CDM. See, main thing is this we will do for analyzing and interpret the data, like what information we have collected from clinical trials. See, this CR and CDM, it is in separate domains. Um, After collecting the data for analyzing purpose, we'll do this one. In this, like we have subdivisions. Yeah, when you will choose clinical data management, it depends upon their interest also. Both have like the good scope. I can't tell like this only this and all. It depends on each one, each individual's interest. You are from which bag? Like what qualification you said?
Bachelor of Pharmacy.
Pharmacy. Okay, okay. But you had any clinical research subject? Pharma.
No, madam, Pharmacy 1, 2, 3 subjects. Yeah.
Pharmacology. Okay. Anyone?
And what are the main roles in the industries in the clinical data management? What we do basically in the pharmaceutical industries for this domain?
We collect the data and we'll give
From
this
where?
from source document. It depends on each organization, which company we're going to join. Some organizations, they will have direct connections with the healthcare. Some will work only like CROs will work like depends on like each organization. Some core companies like they varies. It depends on. You have other doubts based on this? Tomorrow we'll take regular classes. I will start giving like each lecture and each module. Please take separate notes for that. In that class, like I'll discuss. Thanks for telling that I'm going fast. I will interact with you guys. Yeah. If you have any doubts except this, you can ask. Online, any doubts? Anyone has any career gap? Yes, Evangeline.
ಸೈಬರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ
So I was
ಇಲ್ಲ ಲೈವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು
I
ಇದು ಕೊಡಿ ನನಗೆ
had 1 year of
ನೀವು ವೈಫೈ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು
experience.